Yeah, girl, Giselle, it's me, Giselle, your one and only best friend from Arima and Bungie. In fact, the whole family favorite cousin. Who, my cousin Derek? He alright. He passed through the other day. Girl, like one of my cousin and them that's married some real dudun boom smukum flower. You know? He passed through the other day with a lime face. I mean, he wife. And you know how he just talk? You know, he just talk. That's why you and he didn't make it, you know. Girl, I would not be able to listen to that voice for the rest of my life. Don't mind his my cousin and I love him, eh? But he was, look my wife. But anyway, Jelani, okay, girl. He have some behaviors happening that I know. I get a report and girl, that thing long like them thing all you just do in university. At the end of the university, what you call it? A thesis. Yeah, thesis. How you mean how I'm feeling about it? Girl, I know now. I ain't gonna lie. But before I don't lie, Giselle, let me tell you something. You know, as a real private person, don't be going and telling nobody my business. I can't have nobody out here feeling I soft, girl. You understand? What I feel is what I feel. It must remain in my house and between me and you. Right. All right. So now, well, I ain't gonna lie. It have me unsettled. It have me real unsettled, girl. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I asking myself, you know, what is I do? What is I didn't do? I asking myself if I could fix it. I mean, I just feel real unsettled, girl. Yeah, but don't tell nobody, yeah? What I'm telling you. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could even go on morning ground, girl. You know when you go on morning ground, you just get clarity in your spirit. It's like you just talk to God. You know? And I know if Mommy was here, she would have told me everything would be all right. And I know she would have real love Lani. And then, you know, as Jason is here too now with the borders closed, and it making it a little hard and thing, you know? Yeah, I know you're here for me. I know you're here. Yeah, I'm glad. So I'm feeling sad, girl, but I'm holding on in the Lord. Yeah, holding on in the Lord. All right, well, later. Bye.
Is a fact, strictly facts, and is that
I had simply thought Joaquin was a little bit different in certain ways of how he approached things, and it was only when we were trying to get him into primary school that I then I was getting refused by a number of primary schools, and they couldn't really say why. They just said that they didn't think he was ready. And eventually we applied at one particular primary school, and the principal there, on observing him, she called me aside and said, I believe your son is autistic, and I think it would be worthwhile getting him checked. And that was a complete shock to me. I had never imagined that. It had never entered my mind, really.
is a different kind of mind. It is bubble a little different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of mind. It's an old puzzle if you just try. Oh me, oh my. The rainbow scene and a brand new vibe. Oh me, oh my. 4, 3, 2.
At that particular point, I didn't even know where to go. I didn't know how to go about getting a diagnosis. I reached out on a few Facebook groups, and I didn't even say that I wanted the information for myself. I said I'm trying to get information for a friend. Where can you get a diagnosis for a child suspected autism? And we were put in contact with a child psychologist who then took us through the steps of actually identifying his challenges and confirming that he was indeed autistic.
A common question asked is, at what age should a child who has been diagnosed with ASD seek the services of an SLP or SLT? My answer to that is as soon as possible. And that can occur even before an official diagnosis is given. It is really important that parents realize that you know your child best, so that the moment there is a concern with communication, feeding, or swallowing, you should seek the services of an SLP or SLT. I recommend that you discuss your decision to seek SLP services with your pediatrician so that a team approach can be established from the very beginning. However, you do not need to wait for permission from your pediatrician to seek SLP or any other type of therapeutic services. You are, in fact, the parent or caregiver, and you should be empowered to seek what is best for your child. My work with toddlers and their families is to support speech, language, play, feeding, and swallowing development. As toddlers get older, let's say ages of 3 and 4, I continue to focus on supporting development, but my techniques for this might change. For example, when I first begin working with young children, I may see them in individual sessions with their families. As the child gets older, I begin focusing more on social language skills. I may add group sessions to their therapy schedule to create situations that promote the use of receptive and expressive language in social situations with other children and adults. At this age, I may also begin working on school readiness skills and working with parents to figure out what formal school options are available. If the child is in preschool, teachers are really important members of my team, and I will often go into the preschool classroom to see how my client is functioning and what developmental areas can be addressed in speech and language therapy sessions.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, boy. It's me, Giselle, your favorite cousin. Yes, darling, I good. How you going, you alright? Derek, I want you to do me a favor with your brothers and them. You know when I call, is everybody at a jump? Yes, I want you to do me a favor. What you asking me for? Listen, when you and Lime Face did ask me to cook for your wedding, I did say anything? No, I ain't ask you nothing. I just show up and I do what I do. So you just do what I want. Right. I want you to collect some money, donations, from all your brothers and them, and their wife, everybody, collect some money. I have an organization called Cause and Effect that I want to make a donation to. Don't study what they just do. They just do good work. That's all you need to know. And in fact, while you're at it, you know, as your older cousin, I listen to me. Yeah, you and me used to climb plum tree together. Don't forget, it's who used to brakes for you when you was getting your ass cut. But anyway, I want you to go to social media, tell everybody, like, share, subscribe, and donate. The organization is Cause and Effect. No D at the end of the A-N. It's Cause and Effect. Right? Like, share, subscribe, donate. And bring the money for me by Friday. Yeah. All right, darling. All right. Love you. Bye.
It's a different kind of mind. It is bubble different than yours and mine. It's a different kind of mind.